Each month we bear witness to the challenges and joys that the human and other than human beings around us are facing. I have been promising you all a fire ritual, and it is today. So, in many traditions, fire represents the light of divinity. In some, fire is used to invoke gods or the goddess. These beings can be reached through fire. In ritual, burning is used as a symbol of release, of transformation, of letting go, of rebirth. And so today I'm going to be writing the names that you offer in the chat, and I'll ask Phil to please open the chat and allow people to enter names into it. I'll be writing those names here on a piece of paper. I'll be rolling the paper up, I'll be lighting it on fire, capturing the ashes from it, and putting that in an urn as we go along our ritual today. So I invite you to insert the names of any humans, any other than humans in the chat who are in need of healing or who have passed on from this life, like Bernard. I'll include the victims of the Haitian quake, the folks who lost their lives in Afghanistan, the people and the other beings who are on the path of Henri, all of these beings. I'd also like to include the squirrels in Waconia, Minnesota, who've been shot, bludgeoned, and left in traps to die. If you'd like to help them, I'll put a link from In Defense of Animals, like I always do, in the chat a little later. For Natalia, for the people who are left in Afghanistan, for anyone who has lost a companion animal this month, for any wildlife who has suffered death on our roads, for Nahama, for Larry, for the safe passage for Penn, his staff and dogs out of Afghanistan. And I can see that you're direct messaging me, folks. They are coming through. Perhaps our regular chat is not coming out. For Ron, for Polly. If you keep adding your names to the list. For Bodie, for Susan, for these and all these names, may these people be free from suffering. May they be free from pain. May they be peaceful and at ease. The wild animals who need shelter during Henri, amen. For Rufus, for Haiti. And now I ask you to take a deep breath with me as we release these prayers into the universe, their energy for healing. Take a breath. When I do prayers in fire ritual, I collect them into this urn. Anything that was not released, anything that needs to stay here for healing. This will be placed on my altar after the service. We ask for any beings that have passed on that they have a most auspicious next lifetime. And we also like to include in our prayers and blessings any joys from the past month. If you have any joys, please add those to the chat too. I'd like to mention gratitude to Rich and Jana Wilson, who for over 30 years operated a 4,700-acre Deerwood Ranch near Laramie, Wyoming. And in compassion, they converted their cattle ranch to a public off-range pasture for 350 wild Mustangs. If you have any joys you'd like to include in the chat today, please feel free to. And while we're doing that, Phil, if you could bring up our group prayer. I invite everyone to take another deep breath. Breath is so important. Breath is life. We know that in the tradition that we are speaking today in Judaism, breath is life. And I ask you to read. And Victoria's grateful she got to talk with Rabbi Shmuley. We are too, Victoria. Just wonderful. If you'll speak these words along with me today. May all creatures everywhere be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, and actions of our lives contribute to this happiness and this freedom for all beings. May it be so. Amen, amen, so mote it be.